Hey there, beautiful souls. Welcome to week 2 of the 5 Gifts of the Spine. We're going to be doing some exercises that have you moving and grooving today, so I stripped down to more of the t-shirt thing. Hope that's cool for you. Other than that, let's get started. So, the theme this week is emotion. Why emotion? See, all healthy emotion is the process of your body using chemistry to make healthy adaptations to change. Because our world and our lives and our body are always changing. So emotion is the chemistry that allows that. The chemistry of emotion, neuropeptides, which are the molecules of emotion, is at its highest concentration in your spine, at a place called the first dorsant afferent nerve, where it synapses with your spinal cord, where it connects there. This is where all information goes from your outside body to your inside body, right through the spine. So how does it work? Well, there's something what's called a lock and key receptor, where all these emotional molecules attach to each cell. You're always swimming in a sea of these emotion molecules. Trust me, there's enough to go around. The key, no pun intended, is that when the shape of the receptor changes, it changes the lock to allow a different kind of key to fit. See, there's different receptors, like when a receptor is shaped one way, it accepts anger. The same receptor, when changed shape, accepts joy. What's the biggest influencer on the shape of these receptors? There's a lot of factors, but the biggest, most unsung thing that shapes these receptors to bind different emotional chemistry is, drumroll please, the range of motion of your spine. Every cell in your body is physically connected to an estimated 3 to 9 nerve cells hooked to it like fishing wire. Those nerves are connected through your spine. Each individual spinal segment is super involved with your mood and attitude. If any vertebra is stuck in a flexion position, like this, it sends fight, flight, or freeze signals and attaches fight, flight, or freeze emotions. Sure, we need those emotions sometimes, but who wants to be stuck in a crummy mood just because you're stuck in your spine? So today, I'm going to show you some deceptively simple and clinically powerful exercises to help you increase the 3 most important ranges of motion of your spine so that you can start supporting yourself feeling better as well as functioning better. Because the more you can access all that emotional chemistry, the more your body can make instant changes and function better even in stressful times. Which is cool. So, let's play. Now, remember, emotion moves chemically as wave-like movements of the trunk and extremities, basically like an Italian speaking, and also through facial expression and sound. So, as we're engaging these exercises today, I'm going to invite you to not just put your spine into it, like we will be, but also put your face into it. Whatever stuff you notice, just let your face do whatever it needs, and if you notice tension or emotion showing up, make the sound of it. Better to look a little crazy than to actually go crazy. Been there, done that, not worth it. So, these exercises can be used, fortunately, in any little chair you have at work. See, there's a lot of ways we could make this super hard, and I'm not going to do that because I want it to be stuff you can actually do. And I assume you're watching this seated, and you can do this. So, yay! These 3 ranges of motion we're going to go through are what's called flexion and extension. We're going to go through lateral bending, and then we're going to add rotation. Now this simple seated exercise I'm going to show you from the side. The first one is called the spinal flex. And it's really easy. You're going to be sitting in your chair with your hands on your legs for a little stability, and you're going to breathe in, and your eyes are going to be fixed on one point, but the rest of you is going to move under it. So you're going to inhale and just arch your whole spine forward like this. And you're going to exhale and arch your whole spine backward like this. Inhale forward, exhale back. And we're going to do this for about 90 seconds together. Do I actually know how long 90 seconds are? No, I sure don't. But I'm going to make a few good guesses. And for when you do this without me on your next few times, just know that you can do this for a minimum of 90 seconds. I love to do each of these for 3 minutes. Do whatever you can fit in. Inhale, exhale, full inhale, full exhale. You're just pumping every disc of your body. See, one of the cool functional side effects of this is that every disc of your spine only gets nutrition from motion. You know, when people talk about their discs degenerating, it's because they're not moving enough. And so then we fuse these areas together thinking that's the answer. I would suggest let's get motion in the area so your body can give it nutrition again. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keeping your eyes fixed on one point so you're not flailing your head around. Everything below it moves. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Doing it at a nice moderate clip really helps, but do it at your own pace. Because, everybody's body is a little different. Some people could be going twice as fast as I am. Others are going to go twice as slow. Just follow your body. It's kind of smart. We're almost there. A few more times. Inhale, exhale, moving, grooving. Isn't this fun? Okay, cool. Sitting upright, take a nice deep breath in, like the 4-7-8 breath. Inhale, 1, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool, shake it off, take a breath. That's the first range of motion, flexion and extension. Second range is going to be lateral bending, side bending. So, if you can, opening the shoulders up like this, letting the hands rest on the shoulders so you get a full open shouldered position for this. If for whatever reason your flexibility doesn't allow that level, do goalposts if you got to. If that's not possible, just keep the arms out straight. Whatever helps you have this open space in the upper chest. It'll make sure you don't crunch as you do these. So, this one's super easy. You're going to inhale, drop one elbow towards your hip. Exhale, drop the other elbow towards your hip. Just going side to side as far as you easily can. Don't worry about making yourself claim the full range. Inhale, exhale. Your body will warm up to it. And isn't it nicer when your body warms up to it than when it's forced to it? I agree. Warming up is nice. Inhale, exhale. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right, just moving. This really not only helps pump all those beautiful discs of your spine in a different range of motion, it also helps with those beautiful ribs of yours, and also is nice for pumping some of those organs, helping to massage and squeeze all of the juicy bits in those to start moving the way they need to. It's called your lymphatic system. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Almost there. Exhale. Just a few more. Inhale. I really don't know what 90 seconds are. Normally I use my phone as a timer. Out, in, out, and upright. Nice deep breath in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe and shake it off for a second. Just notice how you feel different. Notice how you feel in your body. If you notice any tension, this is the opportunity to just actually make some sound. Sound is not just great for dissipating emotion, it's great for connecting and moving pain. See, pain is one of those neuropeptides. It's a molecule of emotion. The technical name for the neuropeptide behind pain is called substance P. Very creative, right? Substance P for pain. Nociception. The more you know. So, with that, one last range of motion here, and we might actually add a few bonuses for you chair jockeys out there. But as you're seated, now this one, you might want to check and make sure you don't have a high back on your chair, because we're going to be adding rotation, and if your elbows whack the chair, it's just going to get annoying and you're going to feel annoyed. And I'm sure you don't need to add more of the emotion of annoyance to your life, right? Right. So, making sure you've got some room. Again, open through here if you can. If this position is hard, going for goalpost. If that's just freaking hard, go for wide arms and bless anyone who's around you. They're going to get a loving smack in the face. So, this one, super easy. Inhale, gently twist to the left. Exhale, gently twist to the right. Like an old school washing machine. The agitator in the middle. And we're just going to be gently going back and forth. Now with rotation, being mindful, if you notice sharp pain anywhere, it means go much gentler. Dull ache always means stretch through, but sharp pain always means go gentler. Don't push it. Old personal trainer friend of mine used to say the difference between the two is growth pain and warning pain. You want to always move through growth pain, and you always want to stop in the face of warning pain. In, out, in, out. You might notice around this point you start feeling kind of warm, kind of tingly. That's good. That's a sign there's actually more circulation in your body, which is a handy thing. Gonna go for just a few more moments here. Bonus points. I just felt my sacrum adjust. That's cool. One last. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take a breath, shake it off. You have just flossed your spine, getting all those little weird bits of spinach out from in between the vertebra, through its range of flexion and extension, through its range of lateral bending, and its ranges of rotation. It's important to actually do them in this order, because so often a lot of like side bending twists are compensatory for locked flexion. See, first get the flexion open, and a lot of the bending compensations will resolve. Get the bending open afterwards, and then a lot of the rotatory compensations will resolve. So often to release tension, people try to go immediately to rotation and screw up their spine by trying to, well, chirobation. They try to manually move themselves. It's not a good idea. You'll actually damage things, literally. Now, those three alone are super awesome for your daily, like for this next week. I would say put your little timer, put on 90 seconds for each, give them a go. And if you're like, gosh, I feel like I'm just getting warmed up, can I do them a little more? Yes, you can do those up to 3 minutes. And so you're more in that kind of like, let's go sort, in a timer for 3 minutes for each one, and do each for that full time. You will notice so much more mobility, energy, and your mood will be a whole lot brighter. Now, I'm going to show you 2 extra pieces, bonus points at the end here, because there's so much of this going on that this part of us gets so tight and constricted. And when this part of us is so tight and constricted, it really amplifies the emotions of fear, anger, and loss. No bueno. So, let me just show you a few extra pieces you can do just in 2 extra minutes. Same thing, if you can go here, here, or here, do what you gotta do. But this one is gonna be taking a modification of the spinal flex and putting it right in your upper chest. So, starting like this, breathing in, tilting the head back, opening the chest, bringing the arms backward like you're squeezing the shoulder blades. Exhale, squeeze your shoulders open your shoulders, bring your elbows together, head down. In, out, in, out. I'm doing this one just for about a minute. You'll want to do this one after doing the other 3, because the other 3 will get enough momentum and flexibility that this area can really finally open. So warm yourself up before this one. Inhale, exhale, shake it off. Cool. Last one. After you've done this particular motion, kind of like a flower, opening and closing, just going to add one to get some rotation flexibility. Inhale, turning your head to the left, exhale to the right. This will really help to just open up and loosen up those last bits of tension through the neck, which is where the majority of the peace nerves actually live. Most of the stress nerves live from here on down, but most of the peace nerves actually live in the neck. Funny thing about the body, you have to be able to learn how to turn down the stress before you can turn on the peace. If you because they both function simultaneously. If you turn on the peace nerves while the stress nerves are still really strong, turn them on at the same time, it's like a train wreck. So you want to first help open up and relax the stress nerves, and then there's room to directly access the peace nerves. So I hope that was helpful. Play with these through the week. If you only have enough time to do the stuff from this week, that is awesome. Do them on a break at work. Do them in your chair, because that's what they're here for. Take a break from just all the sitting to get some motion in. And if you're that special overachiever who wants to continue doing what you did in week 1 for those basic function nerves to start turning on the vagus, and add these afterwards, boom, you are going to have amazing results. I'm proud of you already. So play with this during the week. Email us your responses. Let us know how it's going. And can't wait to see you next week.